According to one of the original Vedic scripture, Purusha Sukta, God has created 4 different types of tendencies. These are natural tendencies. And that is the modern day division of labor. If you see in any society, even in modern society, you will find this hierarchy. You will see the scientists, doctors, academicians, they are the Brahmins of the society. Then you see the warriors, the army, CRPF, police, they are the Kshatras. Then you will see the class of people who are possibly unskilled with poor educational background, who are not eligible for white collar jobs. They are the today's Shudras. And the Vaishyas are the masons, farmers, traders and everyone. Before you even think what makes me qualified to speak about this issue, let me tell you, I am a Berozgari, Nirudyogi, unemployee by myself. So why can't I talk and give you a first-hand experience about this unemployment issue? Let's get started then. Well, this so-called unemployment is an entirely new concept for Indians. Trust me, really. If I Google unemployment, since Wikipedia works under open source management, anybody can edit and modify. I don't really trust Wikipedia, but you do, right? Let's go to history. The recognition of the concept of unemployment is best exemplified through the well-documented historical records in England, 16th century. There it is. As I said, we Indians were never out of work and never will be. For some reason, this unemployment problem is being highlighted by the media these days. I don't know other industries, but in agriculture, we are facing a huge labor issue. India is a developing country. By definition, developing means there are a lot of things that needs to be done. When there are things to be done, where is this unemployment coming from? I don't understand. My brain can't process it. Sure, you may not get a desired job or pay sometimes, but there is always a vacancy. The problem is your mindset and lack of skill. Sometimes your personal life can affect your professional life, but that's okay as long as you have a suitable skill and knowledge to survive in the industry. Right now, studying engineering, medical, and law is a new norm. If only these 3 are targeted by every student, that will affect the fabric of society. We need every kind of profession in order to build a strong nation and a generation. Students from rural background are getting inside Google, Apple, Netflix, Facebook, which is good for them, and they worked really hard for it. For someone from commerce background, working in a big 4 is a great deal. What makes you special is not these companies. Your skills defines you. If you want a high paying job, you should have a high skill set and you have to put certain amount of effort. It's completely wrong to blame the government, your education institution, your parents just because you didn't get a desired job. Sometimes it happens with few really talented young students, but they never complain. They know that they can survive and they start exploring other options. Options are way too much available right now. Of course, for your parents and relatives, your salary matters. Higher the pay, higher intelligence, bullshit. The root cause of unemployment is this education system. Once you complete your graduation, you think you are ready to make an entrance to the world. Most of the students have a degree, but nothing in their brain or the appropriate field experience. And that's how we are all trained. There is a new profession in the market, activism. Their only job is to tie up with any political party and to protest. They have problem with the job. If you give them that, they have problem with the pay scale. If you give them a hike, they have problem with the working environment. Somehow you provide the best working environment possible. Then they quit. You should understand the clear difference between desire and duty. These activists have an amazing tool called blaming and playing victim card. This activism profession is misleading youngsters. For someone who wants to be a leader, piece of advice. Leaders are born, not made. You cannot simply teach leadership qualities as if you transfer data from one disk to another. So, औकात में रहना भाई, please. Next time when you hear a word unemployment from someone, he is definitely not ready to lower his standards or he is unskilled. I think this word unemployment is coined and used by extremely lazy people who wants to earn name, fame, money just by sitting, as if it's all their birthright. I believe everyone is equally talented. It's just their journey will be different. Their lifestyle, their upbringing, their goals may be different. So understand this. We all have different timeline towards success. Getting a job is easy, but adjusting to it is the difficult part. Sometimes nothing works out. I get that. Take your time. Never give up. Something beautiful will be waiting for you. And that's how the motivational speakers will motivate you. But I'm here to tell you the truth. Get off your ass. Start doing something. Stop being lazy. It's okay to fail. Start celebrating failures. I do it all the time. And finally, unemployment is not a real world problem. It's a mental issue. Jai Bharat.